before. Unfortunately, we can't meet together, but that's okay. My name is Coach Chad, and I am so excited to teach you today. Today we are talking about setting specific goals that are under your control. Now, there are certain things in life and in golf that are not under our control, but there are a lot of things that are. So it's very important that we focus on the things that we can do versus the things that we cannot do. So if you want to open your book to core lesson number 18 or page 39, the first part of that asks for the 4 guidelines to setting specific goals. So you're going to have to look back on lesson number 17 in order to fill that out. So do that now. Now, what makes a goal specific? Let me give you some examples. Let's say I'm having a tough time out on the golf course with my positive thoughts. So I want to set a very specific goal of thinking 2 positive thoughts every hole that I walk through. So you're trying to track in your mind, what are 2 positive thoughts that I've thought about on this hole? Or how about if you're having a tough time with your score, you want to set a goal of no score over a double bogey. Those are specific goals and can be really helpful. Now open your book to page 41 and we're going to talk about general goals and how to make those more specific. So we have a general goal on page 41. I want to be in better shape. Well, that's general because no one's really going to keep you accountable for that. So we need something specific. How about I want to do 10 push-ups a day, or I want to walk or run a mile a day. Those are more specific. So go ahead and fill out page 41, making those general goals specific now. Just a point to remember that the goals that we set are under our control. It's not about luck or what somebody else does for us. These are things that are under your control. And that's what we're learning about today. All right, let's go to our warm-up. Hello students, so what we're going to play today, we're going to do 3 holes. You need to grab a tennis ball, a cup, and you need to create 3 different holes with 3 different environments with many obstacles in the way. As you can see, my son right there, Cypress, is in the way, and you're going to try to hit it on your fist using a tennis ball or a golf ball and see how many attempts it takes to get it into the cup. Now, we want to plan everything out ahead of time. What angle am I going to have to hit it at? How hard? Where it goes from there. As you see, I'm going to take a few too many strokes on this one, but I'm sure you can do better than I can. Great. We are on to hole number 2 now, and as you can see, I moved off of the carpet and onto the hardwood floor. I've put an obstacle directly in my way, so I'm going to try to spin it around. That is a pre-shot routine. At what angle, again, and how hard am I going to have to hit it? Now for my 3rd hole, I chose an elevated target, right? So this is a different angle. I have to hit underneath the ball instead of directly behind it. So you're going to experience this out on the golf course when you're on side hills, down hills, and many different avenues. So there you go. All right, go at it.
Thanks, Coach Chad. Great warm-up. We're ready to go. We're ready to play golf. That's part of our routine. You know, there's a lot of things in a pre-shot routine, but a lot of times we have a routine of our own every day. On my pre-shot routine, when I get up, I stretch, stand up, stretch a little bit. I go downstairs, let my dog outside. I get my bowl of cereal, eat it. Then maybe drink a cup of coffee, read for a little bit, then maybe do some sit-ups and push-ups or whatever. That's my routine, you know, that I go through in the morning. We do a routine when we play golf too. We eat healthy. We do healthy habits. We know what those are. We've done those all through player level to now. And here we are. We're prepared to play golf. And now we're mentally thinking, let's beat our goals. Let's go out and do what we can, the best we can do playing golf today. So when we play golf, we have a routine before every shot. This particular time, we're going to talk about the shots that we have and how to get ready for them. This is our pre-shot routine. All right, pre-shot routine. First thing I do is I take my club and draw an imaginary line between the ball and an intermediate target. I have a shaft in the ground out there that kind of helps be my intermediate target for right now. So I aim that and make that line. Then I approach the ball from behind. I walk up to it and I set my right foot down and set my club face at my target. The next thing I do is I go bring my left foot back into position, or my front foot if you're a left-hander, and then I rotate my head, take a look at the target one more time. I take my club back, I wiggle it around a little bit just to loosen my hands and arms, then I make my swing. That's my routine, my pre-shot through my swing. We have different conditions on the golf course, and we have different lies, the ball's in different positions, and sometimes we're on angles of hills. This particular one, the ball is uphill from my feet, so I have to adjust my body to that angle. If I adjust too much over, I'll dig into the earth. So I have to adjust my spine more up and down. So I'll be more like this position with my spine backed up, as opposed to where my normal position, I'm going up a little bit so I catch the ball flush as I come through. Remember, the ball is going to probably turn to the left, so we have to accommodate for that. Next thing we do is, because the ball is lower than our feet, we have to adjust our spine so we're tilted over more. Not in our regular position, but we tilt over more to accommodate the angle of the hill. Now remember, ball below our feet, ball is going to probably head off to the right, so accommodate for that. Now players, going down the hill. Again, I accommodate my hips and shoulders to the lie angle of the hill so that my club will sweep the grass at the right angle. If I go back too far, I will hit way behind the ball. So we adjust and swing through this way. And remember, downhill shots, ball tends to go to the right. Experiment with that. Try it out. See if that's true. Players, we've got an uphill lie. We're going upward. It's going to add loft to our club, so the ball is going to go higher. We may want to adjust our club loft so we can equalize the trajectory we get. But now we're in this position. Our hips and shoulders should align to the hill. If we don't, we're going to dig in. So align your hips, your body to the hill, and really work at trying to get through it, because it's hard shifting your weight up the hill. All right, try that out. There are many kinds of situations your golf ball can get into as well. Just two of them that we'll look at today is your ball lying down in some really thick grass. Now, when you go to hit this shot, you'll get grass between your club face and the ball when you hit it. You'll find when the ball hits the green or hits onto your target, it will roll more. As opposed to the second picture, where you see with the blue dot on the ball, that's on a bare lie. Now, if you hit that ball, you'll want to catch it just right as you're coming down, not catching a lot of dirt behind it. And the situation with this particular shot is the ball is going to spin a lot more. The club face is going to make direct contact with the ball. So just play for the different kinds of spin. Ball in deep grass will probably roll more. The ball that has a very tight lie or not very much grass around it will probably spin more and land and maybe even back up when you hit it.
Thanks, Randy. All right, students, now it's time to take what we've learned through the game of golf and transfer it to home, school, or community. So in core lesson 17.6, you wrote down goals that were specific to your home, school, and community. Now it's time to transfer those forward to page 49 and think about, are those goals specific? If so, good. If not, rewrite them under the guidelines of the specific goals that we talked about in this lesson. And secondly, are they under your control and why? And how are you going to focus your energy on things that are under your control? And if they are not, go ahead and switch them. Great. Well, good job today, and we will see you next week. Bye.